Okay, what have we got? What have we got? And I'll restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. Jehovah, my people shall never be put to shame. It's amazing how that actually resonates with me today. Okay, Fundo, let's actually quickly remind ourselves of how far we've come. I think I'm done with social media. I've been so really consumed on social media for a while now. And it makes me wonder whether it's actually hindered certain parts of my mental development. I know it's definitely kept me from discovering myself in many ways, because social media is all about connecting with other people and seeing what they're doing in life. And I'm just tired, and I just want to love, and I want to experience days fully, without being on my phone. Because it's crazy. Sometimes you wake up and then you look on your phone, and before you know it, you've spent like an hour and a half first thing in the morning on your phone, just checking what other people are doing. What other people are doing, really, it's what other people are doing. But what about my life? What am I doing? Yeah, no? Okay, Fundo, let's do this. Hello, you guys. It has been a very long time since I have seen you and you have seen me on this channel. I haven't been here in 4 years. 4 years! But I'm back. However, I cannot just come back onto this platform without really explaining to you guys where I've been this whole time. So let's get right into this video. Okay, I'm gonna set the scene for you guys. It is 2020, start of the pandemic. I, like everybody else, or like most people, was practicing social distancing at home, and at the same time was starting my second year in university and adjusting to online schooling. I was also still posting content on YouTube and Instagram at the time. Somewhere along the line, things started to kind of fall short and deteriorate, which then resulted in me taking a step back from this platform. So the first downfall started in here. I was doing well, I would say. I was doing decently well on this platform in terms of my growth and my engagements with you guys. And all I needed to do was just focus on that. But my focus shifted, and I started to pay attention to what other people were doing, whether they were in the same niche as me or in a completely different niche. I started questioning why my page and my platform wasn't growing as fast as others. Why some of my engagements, which were good with you guys, good, really good, but why they weren't, like, why it wasn't the same as other people. Every time I had to create content, and especially like on Instagram, I felt a bit drained and I felt frustrated because I was comparing myself to other people, which turned into a negative mindset and a negative relationship that I was having with this platform of YouTube and of Instagram. In retrospect, I can say now that I was exactly where I needed to be. If I had just continued, I think things would have just been organic. They would have just grown naturally. But that's just not what happened. So that was the first thing that kind of led me to step away from this platform. The second thing, which I'm going to try and explain the best way that I can, had to do with how I started viewing myself in relation to being on this platform, but also my life outside of this platform. So anyone that knows me personally, and especially from a young age, knows that innately I am a very joyful person, especially when I was like in primary school, high school, and university. I still was, I think for the most part, you know, still a very like joyful person. That's how I like presented myself to be. But people, I would say, then kind of had this expectation for me to always be this person, to always be happy. And I never knew that there was that expectation that was created until I showed up in the same spaces, but my energy was reserved, or I was feeling, let's say, tired, or just having a pretty average day and not really showing up as I usually do. And so I got so many questions from people asking me, are you okay? What's wrong? You seem sad, you seem down. And so I somehow then interpreted that as me not being able to show up in all of the different emotions that I want to show up in. And I think in relation to YouTube, I think I just started becoming afraid that you guys would perceive me as being this person all the time, as the people who I was interacting with on a daily basis were already perceiving me to be. So that's just one of the reasons why I just ended up taking a step back, because I didn't really know how else to show up on YouTube if I wasn't this happy person that I portrayed myself to be all the time. And don't get me wrong, like when you see me happy and dramatic and sarcastic on this channel, that is me. It is me. But I have learned how to hold space for me to be within other emotions. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, because I'm really trying hard to explain myself. But that wasn't the catalyst of it all. The catalyst of me disappearing from this platform was when I got my scalp infection. And I say infection because you can imagine the frustration I felt when I was told that I need to shave my hair off because I have a ringworm fungal infection on my scalp, and that there's no way that I can heal this infection if I still have all of my hair on my head. Let me give you guys some context on why this would have frustrated me. I had shaven off my hair in 2018 with my sister, if you guys remember that video. If you don't, I don't blame you. But I started on a clean slate, and I worked and worked so hard and remained consistent with the routine that I had built to nurture almost every strand that I had on my head and grow my hair to a point where it was the best it had ever been. So guys, when I got my fungal infection, I said, with everything that is happening, with where my mindset is at in terms of creating content and being on this platform, with where I'm at now, having so many realizations about myself, and then on top of that is the pandemic, I must adjust to online schooling. I said, no ways. I am not dealing with all of this on my own. Something had to give, and it was not going to be my academics, because it was not going to be my academics. So it was this platform. It was indirectly you guys. I don't really think it's you guys, because there was nothing that you were doing that made me disappear. It was, as you can tell, it was everything that was going on in here. And yeah, I'm better now. I'm much better now. Life isn't perfect, don't get me wrong. I don't have it all figured out, but I'm here. And I'm happy to be back. I'm really, really happy to be back. So I hope that made sense. Those are the three main reasons as to why I decided to leave YouTube and social media as a whole. So I guess the big question now is, why am I back? Why am I here? I'm here because, firstly, because I feel it in my spirit that this is a platform and a space that I'm meant to be on. I believe that God has created a space and an environment for me to just speak about this topic about hair, and it's like, hey, I know, but I just, in the 4 years that I've been gone, I haven't like shaken the feeling and shaken the passion that I've had for hair care. It's still remained with me, and I would see how much of an impact it would have on you guys. I am back for you guys. I feel like I have unfinished business on this platform. Not that I'll get to a point where I am finished, but I feel like my job, my purpose will not be done until this thing about our hair is not something that's like looked down upon, you know? Our hair care should be something as understood and something as simple and something as enjoyable as eating food, you know, as going out with friends, as pursuing passions. Like, it should just be a part of everything that we experience in life, and it shouldn't be this like secluded thing of, hair, I don't understand what I'm doing with my hair. My hair is frustrating me. I'm just gonna shave it off. I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna keep it in braids. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, like, it should, like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't know how we're gonna get to that point, but I feel like this is where God wants me to be, and I'm here. The important thing is that I am here. You guys would have also noticed that this page isn't called AfricaNaturals anymore. I had a conversation with myself, and I was like, if I'm gonna have a YouTube channel, I want to be able to express all of my passions on here. If you guys don't know, not to get too much into it, but I have a huge passion for performing and acting. That's actually what I studied in university. And I have a passion for plants, just like nature and plants and stuff like that. So if I feel like, you know, venturing off in one video or another in these other passions, then I want to have the space and the platform to do that. So it's just Nomfundo Selepe. If you guys tuned in and if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I will see you next week. I will see you guys next week. Keep well until then. Okay, this is good. Good first video. Now I just need to upload it onto YouTube, and then oh no, Fundo. How could you forget to add all of these clips and pictures, man? Oh. Okay. Let me just see if they're worth being up on the channel. If not, then I'll just leave it. Okay, these are really cute memories, but would people want to see them? Maybe graduation and main novel and definitely market. Maybe I can choose 2 more, 1, 2, and then we'll see.
Congratulations! Thank you! The Market Theater! It's us! Oh my gosh!
Wow, Nomfundo! Okay, come, it's your turn.
Okay.
Stand there. Get yourself in front of it, guys.
So I just wanted to show you our program for this festival that I'm in. It's called the May Novel Open Air Festival. And these are the producers. Yeah, so just wanted to show you. Obviously you buy these programs before watching a show. And this is our production. Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream. This is the director, Jeffrey Highland. And then there's me. And these are all the other actors I'm acting with. We're in the second row of the flutter cap. Crazy. It's crazy. There's JC. Wow.
Look how cute she looks. Aww. Aww, so cute. Her first time in Bangkok. Yo, how are you feeling? So hot. I keep on saying that, but it's like humid, but it's nice. Like, I'm happy to be here.
Wow. There've really been some good moments in the time that I've been away. Oh God, it's been so good. I think, let me just leave the video as it is. I'm happy with it and I'm happy to be back. So let me just start planning for next week Sunday's video. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.